Today I'm going to show you a simple but powerful self-hypnosis technique so you can shift your mind quickly. Now this is the same technique that I've used for both business owners and traders to help them shift their minds. Most people think self-hypnosis is just closing down your eyes and affirming some crazy words and then you're going to change your mind. But that's not really it. The easiest way to think about this is that companies are actually hypnotizing you every single day. And they do this by using repetition and suggestions. And they will do this until something feels true about a product that you never decided in the first place, because you were hypnotized to believe that about the product. This is called marketing. So self-hypnosis is really just you doing it to yourself on purpose. And once you know how to speak to your subconscious directly, you're going to be able to install beliefs that will make you think, act, and feel in a different way. And this will give you results that you've never had before, and it was never possible before even. And here's how it works. There's a state that we call trance, and that's when you're analytical, the skeptical mind, the inner critic of your head steps away and your subconscious mind gets directly open to suggestions. That's the state where an idea that you try to install, a new belief, doesn't get argued with. It just simply gets accepted. And once it's accepted and you are believing in it, now you're going to think, act, and feel in a different way. And that is where your automatic patterns are running. And usually those patterns are the patterns that you don't want. So this is how you shift those. This is why elite athletes like Mike Tyson or even Tiger Woods use this throughout their professional careers, because it's a direct line to the automatic patterns that you don't want to keep. This is a way to program those behaviors so that you are now thinking, acting, and feeling in a way that makes sense to get to your goal. To start, just make sure that you are somewhere where you are not disturbed. So sit down, lay down, and find some headphones so that you can listen to my instructions. And your eyes will be closed all the way through, so make sure that you're not somewhere that you can't keep your eyes closed, like driving a car or scrolling in the subway. You need to be focused for this. So either be focused now or save this video for later and come back to it, okay? So the first part of this is to write down or name one of the areas. Is it your finances? Is it your health? Is it your relationships? Or is it your growth that you want to work on in this session? So just pick one and then we'll continue with the next step. What you can do is to write down the area that you've chosen in the comment section below, because then you've actually spoken it out into the universe that this is what I've decided to do. That's where our humans, we hate an unclosed loop. So it's a way for you to follow through. So once you've found that area, think about what is the story that you tell yourself to why you haven't succeeded in this area, whether that's your finances, relationship, or business, growth, whatever it is for you. Find that story that you tell yourself to why you haven't been able to succeed. Maybe it's, I'm not disciplined to stick to anything, so that's why I haven't succeeded yet. Maybe it's that I'm too busy to be taking care of my relationships because I have a business to run. Or maybe it's just that I sabotage things every time when it gets too serious, so there's no use to even try. Whatever that area is, just find your sentence, find your reasons to why you haven't been able to succeed, and keep them in your mind or write them down. And then ask yourself, what if this is not true? What if this is just a story I keep telling myself? What if I've just been programmed to think like this? And what if this thought is not true? Just use your imagination and see if there would be another possibility. What if you could be disciplined? What if you could scale up? What if you could get that capital that you can't find anywhere? What if it's just a wall to feel safe that you built up around you subconsciously? What is not even about you? What if it's something that someone else told you to believe? What if it's not even your own story? So basically, question this story to see if it actually holds up when you apply pressure to it. So now hold on to both the goal and the story you tell yourself to why you haven't been able to reach it. And then we're going to go into a self-hypnosis practice and we're going to flip it up, we're going to find it, we're going to change it, and we're going to remove it, and you're going to be free from this limiting belief. So let's start by taking a deep breath in through your nose, breathing in, and slowly out. Breathing in, and even slower out. Just allowing your body to relax, allowing your eyes to close, and just relaxing your body. And continuing with your breathing, breathing deeply in, holding, one more sip in, and on the exhale, relaxing your whole body. And just allowing yourself to continue deepening your breath, allowing it to get deeper. And just start by relaxing the muscles in your face. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, down your shoulders, all the way down your arms, down your hands, relaxing your chest, relaxing your back, all the way down. Just doing nothing but listening to my voice and feeling this relaxation spreading all the way through your stomach, down your legs, and all the way down your feet. And in a moment I'm going to say sleep, and when I do, you're not going to fall asleep. You're just going to go into a deeper, relaxed state, and you're going to know exactly how to do that. And 3, 2, 1, and just sleep all the way down, all the way deep. Just relaxing, doing nothing, listening to my voice, and following my instructions. And just imagine that you're walking down a path. And I want you to imagine that you're dragging along your legs down this path, one foot after the other. And as you're taking a step, you can feel your whole body is becoming heavier and heavier. And as you're dragging along feet by feet down this path, you can feel this heaviness spreading throughout your body. And this heaviness might even feel really good in your entire body. And you're allowing yourself to become more and more heavy and stuck with each and every step forward down this path. So relaxed that even the muscles around your eyes get completely relaxed. And the more you try to open your eyes, the more stuck and heavy they get. And the more you try to open them, the more closed they get. And the better it feels in your entire body. And now, I want you to imagine one specific thing that you want right now, or something you want to achieve. Let yourself remember what it was. And I now want you to invite and imagine the version of yourself right in front of you, who has already reached this goal, who already has what you want. And then ask yourself, what does the version of yourself who already has this, how do they act? Take a look at them and imagine how they act different from the way you act. And just land on 2 or 3 words that you can notice with this version of yourself. And now I want to remind you that this version of yourself already exists. And this version of you can exist in 10 years or 20 years, or you can decide to take a step into this version of yourself right now. You can decide to reach your hand out and start merging with this version of yourself who's already thinking, acting, and being a different way than what you are currently being. This version of yourself is already open, and all you had to do was just to connect with it. So if you feel ready, take a step into that future version of yourself and let the two of you merge into one. And as you do, you might start to feel somewhere on your body there's a feeling of these ways that this version of you acts, these feelings of power and confidence, of ease, of peace. Let yourself experience how it feels to be this version of yourself, and let these feelings arise. Let them grow. Let them expand into every part of your body, and just breathing into it. Feel it expand into every cell of your body. And for the rest of the day, you're going to be able to act exactly like this version of yourself, because you realized that this version lives in the now, that this version is created in the now and not in the future. It has always been with you, and now is the time to let that part of you be real. In a moment I'm going to say eyes open, and when you do, you're going to be able to feel, act, and be this version of yourself with so much ease, because it's just part of you. 3, 2, 1, eyes open, wide awake, wide awake. Notice how you feel right now compared to how you felt before starting this session. That's not just relaxation. That's your subconscious just a little bit more open to that future version of yourself. And the more you do this, the more you practice this, the more you're going to be able to step into your power, to be that millionaire self of yours today, not in the future. Because you know, I know, that everything is created in the now. This works the same way any repetition do. You work out your muscles, you work out your mind. So come back to this video. I would suggest to come back for 30 days. And if you dare, you can comment down below that this is day 1, and then you continue up until day 30. And if you want help to remove these mental blocks for yourself, if you're a trader, an entrepreneur, business owner, then you can go down in the link down below and book a call, and we will take a look at what is stopping you from that big leap of yours right now. Thank you so much for watching.